Let's sing a song full of hope, full of pain. Why don't you sing along, my friend? For it's our last refrain. Forever young, ever strong, ever brave. Memories like this never end. No, they don't fade.
So we have just arrived at Bali Swing. We've just paid for our admission, which is the equivalent of 35 US dollars, which I think is about £29 at the minute, converting on my currency app that I absolutely adore. But yeah, we've just arrived at Bali Swing. The Airbnb host actually managed to drop us, which is lovely. I've been given like a driver number card, so they call our driver when we're like done here. But we've just paid the price. I think we get like, there's like 12 different swings, there's little nest things that we can go and take photos in, there's like a big rock, there's just like loads of different things to do, so I'm very excited. Ready to go? How jokes, you can rent dresses if you want to like take them on the swings. That is hilarious. This is what it looks like, a little overview of the area. Wow, that's so pretty. Little overview of the area. So pretty. Should we go? It's very chilled. It is super early. It's literally 8 o'clock, which is when it opens, and this is what everyone online told us to do, like come super early, because then you can get all your photos, all of the like time on the swings and stuff, and it's more chilled because there's like no queues anywhere. So yeah, very excited, aren't we?
Yeah.
It looks so cool. I love this little nest here already. Cute.
Looking for a way out, I can't find my way now. I just need you by my side. Lately I've been thinking, baby, we could get away and never look back, never look back, never look back, no, never look back, never look back.
So we've just come down to have a little break, just got some water. We've got to say that the price actually includes like food and drink, or like a small amount of food and drink, which is quite good. And me and Aidan were saying it's a little bit pricey, but then thinking that it includes a bit of food, it's not too bad. But basically there's like 12 swings, about 5 different nests, there's like couple swings, there's like lots of different bits and pieces to like get involved in, take some photos if you want to. The swings are super fun. We went on the big swing you'll have seen, and it literally like basically tips you vertical, so you're like upside down. But yeah, I recommend this place if you're into like a bit more adventurous stuff, like would like to swing over like the forest and like taking photos like me. Like it's quite fun. But yeah, it is a bit on the pricier end, as like entry is £20, and like compared to other places like museums and small, and like entry into other places is around like £5, like, or like under 10 at least. So yeah, anyway, we've just come to cool down in the little restaurant area because we were getting super hot, like standing under the sun and walking around. If you want to come to like the actual original Bali Swing, it's actually now called Real Bali Swing because there's so many different companies that are trying to copy them. Yeah, I've had a lovely time so far. Just it feels nice to sit down and have a bit of water. And our driver also said that he's gonna possibly take us to the coffee plantation later, which is amazing because then that ticks off another thing that we want to do off our list, which only leaves 3 things. We need to do the waterfall, the water temple, and the rice terrace tomorrow. So, and that's our last full day. So we're gonna see if we can get hold of the taxi driver that dropped us home last night from the spa. So fingers crossed. But yeah. So we just had some photos on this little love heart rock. It's so pretty. There's some more nests over there. There's a really pretty flower swing that we're going to go on in a minute. But look how just gorgeous this backdrop is. It's stunning. We're having a really lovely time. So we've just finished on the last few swings. We've pretty much done them all, and it started to get super busy, and it's literally only 10 o'clock, so we're so happy we came at 8. But you get like free food, like it's like buffet style free food, and this is all veggie. So I've got like tofu, rice, spicy noodles. Aiden's got a few beans and stuff there as well. But it's pretty good considering it like comes as part of the price. So I think that's probably why they charge a little bit extra, because they do like this buffet style, which I think is pretty good. So just come to a coffee plantation.
Welcome.
Oh, welcome. Wow. Exciting.
Oh, cool.
Do you drink coffee?
Yes.
Yes.
Every
Love
day.
coffee.
Yeah.
All the time.
Wow.
Oh, cool.
Still green, but then it's still change the
Yeah.
color. Resistant coffee, yeah? They eat the coffee bean,
Yeah.
and then they process in the stomach, they poo, we collect from the poo and we process to make a coffee, yeah?
Yeah.
The luwak coffee, more low caffeine than Bali coffee, yeah? Like a smooth coffee.
Yeah.
Because this animal have a good fermentation in the stomach, insemination and different temperature. That's make more or less caffeine and then strong aroma. This for 1 kilogram of the coffee, we need roasting until 1 hour. Yeah. Would you like to try? Yeah.
Yeah. Work in Bali.
I'll leave you here.
Yeah.
Try this one.
Oh wow.
Like a gym.
Okay, should we give it a go?
Go on. Get involved.
Strong.
Must take quite a while to do that.
And then this we have the one from the animal.
Yeah.
The
The
poo.
poo.
Yeah.
Fresh poo.
Come out like this, but this don't worry. This already we wash first with the boiling water and then we dry. And after that we need to open the shell. Forget the bean. Because the coffee bean have 3 layers, skin, shell, and the bean.
Oh cool, lovely. Thank you.
Start one by one.
Yeah.
You can start.
That's alright, don't worry, I've got a little
Yeah.
tripod. Yeah. Shall we go first?
You try
What's
first.
this? The
Tamarind and saffron.
Be careful.
Ooh, I like that, sweet.
Yeah, put it
Very sweet.
down. Oh wow.
Yummy.
That's mangosteen. Yeah.
Mangosteen.
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 Go on.
Ooh,
Put it down.
I like that.
Put it down. That's so good.
So lovely.
Feel free to have some as well. Feel free to have some as
Yes,
well.
but I'm already ordered tea. also.
Okay, lovely.
Because this morning I'm already drink coffee. Now I'm just tea.
Oh, okay, lovely. Lemon grass is that one.
So we've just arrived at our next Airbnb. It is in the centre of Ubud, rather than the outskirts like we were before. We were sort of in the west side. But yeah, we've just come into the centre. Our woman who we went to before, her villa, her boyfriend's been taking us around all day. The coffee tasting was amazing. My camera cut off. That's why I'm using my phone whilst my camera's going to be charging. But yeah, he's kindly took us to the coffee thing out of his way. We learned all about the coffee. Yeah, he drove us there for free, and yeah, it was so cute because it was like a family-run business. We ended up buying our favourite teas and coffees. We got the mangosteen tea, the lemongrass tea, and the barley coffee because they were our favourites. And then we also learnt about the luwak coffee. We did try it. We actually did try it. It was actually really nice, but basically there's like 3 layers of coffee: the skin, the shell, and the bean. And to get the skin off, they give it to like a mongoose. Is it luwak the actual animal? It's like a mongoose, and they're nocturnal. I'm not really sure, but basically it shits it out. It ingests the...
So in its stomach it ferments the first layer. So it's still in the, what is it, shell?
Skin, shell, bean.
So it only ferments the skin.
It ferments
Still
the
in
skin
shell.
in the stomach, and then it shits it out, and then they obviously wash it and stuff.
They boil it. And then
boil it, roast. And then what I did some roasting. Then you did some grinding, and then there was like some sifting. But yeah, so we learnt about that. So some of the coffee in Bali could have been shut out.
I know it's expensive stuff.
Yeah, it is expensive.
1 cup was like $2.90.
Yeah, we just had a cup together.
And it's like standard UK price.
Yeah, it was nice.
For that cup.
It was so cool, and the tasting was free. So we thought, oh, we should buy a few because they were actually decent as well, weren't they? They were really delicious. Like we actually wanted some, and we said we probably have bought them before. Anyway, so yeah, that's a little update. Bali swing was also super fun. We filled ourselves up. That food was unreal. The tofu was delicious. I don't know what sauce they used on that, but that was delicious. We had some rice and noodles as well. I just thought I'd do a little Airbnb tour. So this is our little porch where we've got a pool that's shared between a few of us, but not that many, I don't think. Got this little pool here. We've got this little dining area out the front where we're getting our free breakfast tomorrow morning. They've also got some like drinks here if we want to purchase, which is super cheap like that.
Coconut for 20.
That's like 20p.
They just want to always update the prices or change opening time stuff. So this
is our little doorway. We're in room 101. I'll obviously leave all the details down below in case anyone's interested. And we've got this gorgeous bed with these huge drapes, which is going to be perfect for keeping the mosquitoes out. I have got about 10 bites on one leg at the minute. So this is going to be amazing for keeping me safe at night because I think I got bitten in the night and that's when it happened. I've been spraying myself nonetheless. Got some cute little towels. We've got a little fridge down there. Which is going to be perfect. So we're going to store lots of water. They've also stored it with a few drinks, but obviously we pay for them, which is obvious, but they're super cheap. Again, like 20k is the equivalent of £1. Yeah. So like even a Coke is like 75p essentially. So that's mad. Oh, he's brought us some hot water for coffee. That's so cute.
Hi. Oh, lovely. Thank you so much. Thank you. Is that okay?
Thank you
so much.
I also love these like little details on the lamps. They're so pretty. Just like everything is just so intricate here. Like they've spent so much time like decorating everything. There's like temples everywhere. Like the whole like lifestyle and culture is beautiful. Got this gorgeous painting in the background.
Sorry.
Sorry.
You haven't looked in the bathroom, have you?
No. Aiden's just about to make us some coffee here. He's kindly brought us some hot water. A nice little wooden wardrobe there, which is so cute. A nice little mirror area for me to get ready in later. Wow. And our little toilet. And then we've got a cool shower. That is so cool. Like, it just drains through the rocks. Yeah. So cute.
It makes so much sense.
Yeah.
A lot of them have been like this, where it's like standing.
Yeah. That's so cute. Anyway, yeah. I think he's waiting for you with the hot water thing, by the way. But yeah, we're just gonna have a little siesta because we're both very tired, woke up super early, had barely any sleep. And yeah, we're just still adjusting to the whole jet lag situation. So I'll be with you a bit later. We should probably go into the pool as well, that'd be nice. So this is our little pool area. Cute. And this is like the reception for all of the bungalows around here. We've just had a nap for the last few hours because we're so tired, and we're just going out on the hunt for snacks. How much? £8. Yeah, 20,000's £1.
Oh yeah.
Sort of want these just because the colour's crazy. They're bubblegum flavoured. So these are mine and Aiden's favourite snacks since we've got here in Ubud. They're basically like these little wafer straws with matcha green tea flavour inside. They taste unreal. Aiden tried these out today. Did you like them?
Alright, they were kind of weird.
Yeah, they are a bit weird. They're like chip crisps that come with weird sauce, but yeah, these are definitely our favourite so far. Yum. I've just got on ready. I literally just whacked in some earrings and tied my hair into like the slickest bun I could try because I'm incapable of doing so. And then I'm wearing this pretty little kimono that I bought in Mexico a couple of years ago. It's stunning. It's like all tiger striped and like flowery patterns. We're gonna go grab some dinner. We've been trying to search like good places to go, but we can't seem to like find any with nice menus online, so we're gonna walk the streets, have a look in different places, have a look at the menus outside places, and hopefully find somewhere nice to eat. Woohoo! So we walked past this place earlier and we couldn't resist, so we've come back to it for dessert. It's called Frozen Yogi, and it's apparently Bali's first self-serve frozen yogurt joint, so let's go. Love this. So 20,000 rupiah is a pound in the UK, so it's literally a pound for one of the whole coconuts. This is my ugly Froyo, but it tastes delicious. There's one in Seminyak as well. Right, so just come back from the Froyo place.
And dinner.
And dinner, yeah. It was delicious. Serve yourself the yogurt, so you pick up your bowl. Then there's 8 different types of Froyo to choose from. So we had coffee, hazelnut coffee, which was my favourite. There was raspberry, you had chocolate. There was just the plain one. Papaya, which I hate, so I avoided that.
Vomit.
Yeah, it's horrible. And then there was, I think I read there was like 60 topping choices on something, which is mad. To be fair, I wouldn't fault that, because there was loads of different types, like chocolate biscuits. There was even like chocolate cereal, M&Ms, rainbow chocolate chips, normal chocolate chips, shit tons of fruit. There was loads of sauce and stuff, and they weigh it, and that's how. Well, they weigh it, and that's how much you pay at the end. And I think together, 2 big bowls of Froyo was £5, so pretty affordable. £2.50 for a big bowl of dessert.
Yeah,
like
a big bowl as well.
Yeah, a big bowl. Took us a while to finish. Definitely recommend. And there's also one in Seminyak, so we might end up popping there again if we fancy something like that. Something like fruity. It would be even nice during the day, wouldn't it? Like if you're hot.
Refreshing.
Nice and refreshing little Froyo.
Pineapple.
No, yeah, we said pineapple was a mistake putting it in because it was kind of a weird combo.
There's no banana.
Yeah, banana is the only fault. Maybe the one in Seminyak has banana and we can use that. Something else I wanted to say is that we figured out that the main religion in Bali is actually Hinduism. However, Indonesia is the biggest Muslim country, right? Which is interesting because I'd heard a mix of both, and Aiden thought that Bali was going to be very Muslim orientated, but it's actually more like Hindu.
Hindu. It's the only Hindu island in all of Indonesia.
Yeah, which is so cool. And we've seen so many like different religious things that are incredible, like lots of shrines everywhere. Like there was a big shrine, wasn't there? Was it a Ganesh shrine outside our last villa?
They're usually Ganesh or Hanuman.
Yeah. I remember learning a lot about Hinduism in like year 5, I think it was. We learned like loads about it, so I find it really interesting, like listening to like the beliefs and stuff of other people. But yeah, they leave lots of like little like offerings. We want to know what they're called, to be honest, and like read up a little bit more about them. But they leave loads of offerings outside all of like the different houses, like the villas, bungalows. They're like everywhere. They're outside the front of the shops, aren't they? On the floor. Have to be careful not to tread on them. Yeah, in the car at the front. They're literally everywhere, and they have stuff like plants, flowers, sweets, fruit. Yeah, there's lots of different like cute little things in there, so we're going to read up a little bit more about them and I'll let you know when I do find out. So yeah, we ended up buying our favourites. I did say that we did buy them, but these are what they look like. We got the little, oh god, we got the little boxes. So we've got the barley coffee, which was delicious, wasn't it? Yeah. It was yummy. Then we got the mangosteen, which is incredible.
Mangosteen tea.
I was very happy with the mangosteen tea. And then we got the lemongrass tea, which is also lovely. It was so much better than the lemon itself, wasn't it? Because the lemon one itself was like, whoa. I feel like that would be so good for your throat if you were like very ill. But yeah, big thumbs up for our food as well. Aiden said you said you'd recommend that lemongrass and coconut chicken 10 times over. That is a quote. Yeah. But yeah, I think we're just gonna chill now. It's like 10:15, so we're gonna go to sleep. We actually have a driver booked for tomorrow, which is kind of mad. We have basically, we're saying how funny it is that we've already got contacts. I've only been here for like a couple of days, and we managed to get some contacts to get us to the last few places you want to visit in Ubud tomorrow. Well, like most of them. The guy that we met yesterday, his dad is going to give us a lift to the rice terrace, like the main rice terrace, which is called Telangwang. I think I'm butchering everything. We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out for you. We're going to the Waterfall, the rice terrace, and the water temple tomorrow. During the morning, we're literally waking up super early again, so we'll probably end up having a rest. But I feel like maybe we should go relax by our pool when we get back. We'll go into the pool and then get ready for the evening. Well, not get ready for the evening, sorry. We can go to the other temples and bits and pieces. Tegalalang is the rice terrace. And
I think the other one's
Tenangwang might be the waterfall.
The temple is called the Tita Empu.
Tita Empu.
Which means like pure water or something.
Oh, wow. We know that some of the temples don't allow women in if they're menstruating. And I don't know how they figure that out, for one. And two, why? Like, it's definitely a religious thing, isn't it? Yeah, we have to dress. You have to dress appropriately as well to go inside the actual temples, like, so you can either hire a sarong or buy one in the market. So, yeah, I don't know how I feel about that, because for me, menstruating is a natural thing. It's not a sin. It is just a normal. Yeah, but I know, but some people think it's a sin, and I personally don't. I think.
How's it a sin?
I know. No, some people think because you're bleeding, it's a sin. It's a religious thing. I'm sure someone will probably know. I know it's a touchy subject, but personally I don't believe that menstruation is a sin or anything that should be frowned upon, because it clearly is a negative thing if you're not allowed to enter a temple when you're menstruating, correct?
Even today, women are not allowed to enter Shinto shrines and temples during menstruation, and in some instances women are completely banned from climbing to the tops of sacred mountains due to their impurity.
Yeah, so people think it's impure to have a period when it's actually a natural thing and it's what brings life into the universe. Personally, that's what my belief is. So I don't know if we'll be avoiding some of these places, but I guess it's part of the culture and stuff. So yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, gorgeous. All in black, like a little bag.
It's Friday morning. We've woken up super early again. That's alright. Woken up super early again. Can we go down these steps? Yeah. We've just come to We've just come to one of the main rice terraces in Ubud, called Tegalalang, something like that. It's absolutely beautiful. There's like so many different like layers, and it's just so gorgeous. Like so much greenery. It's so like nice to see. Like, it feels nice to breathe in lots of fresh air rather than all the fumes of the Ubud city centre with all of the different scooters. But yeah, this is our first stop of the day. We've actually got a driver, like I said yesterday, that's taking us to all of the last stops we want to like go to that are a little bit further out from the city. So I've actually come to the rice terrace, and we're not entirely sure. Like, we keep seeing like different rice fields and like people harvesting them in different places and like planting them. We're not actually sure like how they harvest them, like where the rice comes from. Like, I'm personally imagining like peas in a pod, so like you like peel open the like leaves and it comes out like rice. But I don't know if we're stupid thinking this, but we actually like have no idea. So
you pull out this
we're
green,
just
this,
right.
Like, the leaf.
Oh, and it's underneath.
You pull it up and it's like a bulb of rice. I don't know.
You're imagining a bulb of rice. Maybe you're right, but I just really can't imagine that. Like steamed rice. Like, you know how them little steamed rice matches? Yeah. Comes out like that. But yeah, we're just trying to figure that out, but I can't get over this view.
You can see like the bubbles where it's
just arrived at the Holy Spring Temple, and we're just trying to figure out what we have to do, because we know we have to wear sarongs if we go inside the temple. So we're going to have a look, so if there's anywhere we can hide them or whatever. But you have to pay 50 rupiah each to get in, which is about £2.50, which is mad. Oh, 50k, what does it? 50. Oh yeah, sorry, everything here is done in thousands, so I'm like used to saying just 50, but it's actually 50,000. So we just got given these sarongs. I'm in this like really brightly coloured red one with lots of like colourful patterns, and Aiden's got a black one to match his black outfit. So pretty. So this whole thing and Aiden's with our drinks all came to the equivalent of £4 altogether. So we've just found out that this over here, by eavesdropping, yeah, this over here is Presidential Palace. So apparently this is one of the palaces of the president. There's 3, one's in Jakarta, one's here, and then we're not sure where the other one is yet.
This is his second most used one.
Yeah.
Degusta's not sure if he's in right now. He might be.
So this is the spring. Very pretty. You can just see lots of reflection on camera, but
Can you see any?
very cool nonetheless. There's this like weird cloud over there.
That's where the spring's from.
Yeah. Our last stop is the waterfall. So tickets were £1 entry each, right? The equivalent of £1 entry, which is 20,000 rupiah. So we're just about to head down to there. Look how powerful the waterfall is. Me and Ada were saying you definitely get knocked out. They've actually got a cordon, so you can't get too close, but hopefully we'll get quite close so we can take some good photos without anyone in the background. Oh, and Aiden's in boxes. Come back from our little tour that we decided to do with our driver and stuff. We just quickly changed my outfit because it was all wet and stuff from the waterfall, and now we're heading to Mudra cafe because apparently they have really good acai bowls and we fancy one just as a little snack. We just had some really messy chicken wings, so, and we've got these little like towel tablet things and some water, so just turn into a towel.
You ready?
Snap. Right, so we basically didn't end up going to Mudra because there's only like 15 seats in there, correct? Yeah. It's like basically a really small cafe and it's quite popular here, like a lot of people recommend it. And there was like a long wait, so me and Aiden ended up getting burgers instead. So
good burgers. Yeah,
they were really tasty. So if you want good burgers, go to Mills Burgers. It's basically on the road where our bungalow is, and now we are just heading to where are we heading to?
The Camphor Ridge Walk.
Yeah, we're going to basically do a ridge walk this evening and hopefully catch sunset, fingers crossed. So yeah, super excited, and I managed
with our new camera again.
Oh yeah, and I've got my camera back because we just went to a little digital shop near us called Zoom Digital, and they had lots of SD cards, like all SanDisk ones, which is perfect for the camera. And I ended up getting like a huge storage for such a cheap price here.
£15 cheaper.
Yeah, it was like £15 cheaper than.
Here's 39, here's 24.
Yeah. It was actually £24 and it's really good, and then it was 38 or something on it for
128 Ultra HD. 128 gigabyte Ultra HD.
Definitely go to Zoom Digital, and you can actually barter there as well, so
without remorse, without heart. In your head, you're right, but in my head, you are the bad. I wanna show to the world that you're the bad one. You always being bad. That use all my love, use all my time, use all my heart. You beg me to come away with you.
So we've reached the halfway point, well, and then we walk back essentially. It's called the Casa Cafe. This is what it looks like on the outside. Lots and lots of like rice paddies, all about the place. It was a beautiful walk, it's lovely. So definitely recommend if you're in Bali to come. You don't have to be super fit because I'm not, and I made it.
I don't know, I'm fine without you. You beg me to come with you. I don't know, I'm fine without you.
So we've just stopped off at that Casa Cafe. We just had a couple of drinks and we're gonna go grab a coconut because I absolutely love coconut water. So Aiden's just gone to go order one. We've just sat in this little booth because we just quickly spotted it when people left, and how cute is it? It's in like this little straw hut. Got a nice little wooden table here. And it's just really cute. Taking my shoes off, made myself at home. The water's down here. There's lots of like fish that you might not be able to see actually on camera because the water's quite dirty, but you can kind of see them a little bit through there. And then there's like lily pads and stuff over this side. It's cute. This is a mere pound. Have some. Is it nice? Film me trying it.
Electrolytes.
Shut up. Oh my god, it's so full.
Look at that.
Smells good.
Taste shit.
I love that. You're obsessed with coconut water, you Tory.
Much for the guy.
Adoring the metal straw too.
Sorry?
Keep Bali green.
Tell me more about your message.
Well, everywhere it says keep Bali green, and everywhere uses bamboo or metal straw, so I'm absolutely living for that. And they barely use plastic here. Well, I mean, barely is kind of too strong to put it, but
They barely use plastic.
they barely use plastic. I hate you. I hate you. I can't wait to see the sunset though. Right, so as you can see, I've caught the sun. Didn't really realise that had happened, but I guess it's because we've been walking about. Look, it looks really prominent on camera.
It does look prominent in real life as well.
Yeah. Doesn't hurt though, which is nice. We're just going to, wait, what have we done? Oh, we bought some postcards. Since last Thursday. We bought some postcards for us to remember Ubud in its truest form. So we we got these were like the equivalent of 25p each, which is amazing. Oh lol, empty pack of Oreos. Oh, thank you. So we've got one from the Monkey Forest Sanctuary, one of the Waterfall we saw today, and then one of the rice terraces that we saw today as well. So we've got those, and we want to get some more obviously when we're in Seminyak and Gili too. But yeah, we're just going to go out, get some dinner, probably go to the White Orchid that we saw earlier. Because we quite like the menu then. They've got some really good specials on for cheap price, so
Very cheap, very good at that.
very good, very good. Managed to finally get our safe open. Our safe broke on the first day, so we were like, wonderful. And had our passports in, but so we've finally managed to get them out. So yeah, it was a good evening. We're all ready to go. Aiden's about to take some pills. And by pills I mean LSD. This top is in the style Lorna Luxe. It's one of my favourite little satin crop tops ever. I just love the sleeves, and then I love that it's like a corset style here. And then I've got my white flowy trousers on again from Primark. I'm very excited for some FOD. And also I uploaded a really cool Instagram earlier that I'm really proud of, where I'm just like taking where I took loads of like bikini photos in the flesh, just loving my life. So go check it out, I'll leave it down below. Oh, and I also got mentioned in Lucy Wood's video, which is mad because I absolutely love her content and she's such a lovely girl. Like, I spoke to her a lot at Summer in the City this year. And she is just fab. She mentioned me in her recent like mid-size influencers you should follow video, and I'm so happy and so grateful because I've managed to gain like almost 1,000 followers on Instagram, which is crazy. Yeah, which is crazy. I don't know what I'm on currently, but I was on 7,400 like before I came to Bali, and I'm now on 8,400.
Oh shit.
That's mad. So thank you very much, Lucy, for that. I'll leave her video down below because there's loads of like really cool mid-size content creators that you should follow on there. Quite a lot of them I already do because that's the sort of thing I like to keep on my Instagram. People who have like similar body types to me, so I don't like set myself unrealistic goals. Follow who you feel makes you feel good in yourself. And let's go for dinners. Right, so we've made a little friend that lives at our place where we're staying. She's just sat waiting outside our door because we've been sat with her for a while. She's just been sitting outside waiting for us.
From your belly?
You're so cute. Are you cute? She's just happy to be here. She's making little pig sounds. Oh, by the way, I called her Pops. That's not her actual name. Pops. We got some breakfast again. If anyone knows why the banana pancakes are like green.
No, it's the thing, it's that plant. I don't know what it's called. We saw it on the coffee
Oh, okay, that makes sense then. Basically, apparently we saw like the ingredient they put into like doughs and like things like this that make it green. We've got some fruit here. Gonna make some coffee. And this juice is really good too. We think it's melon, but we're not too sure.